here. I said a minute or two. It was like about a minute or two, so I'm here. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for jumping in here for the live show. It is Wednesday, as you guys know. It's Library Wednesday. I'm freezing right now. It's cold where I'm at in this little room for some reason, but freezing just a little bit. I forgot my sweatshirt downstairs, but it is what it is. But you guys, thank you so much for coming in here. Make sure you guys are letting me know who is all here, who is in the comments. Say what's up. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. It does help me out. What do we got here? We got James in the house. We got Jennifer. Jump around. I was just jumping around. James says we should all meet up or go to the meetup in KC in March. When is it? What's the date, James? I would be curious to know what the date is. What the actual time frame, like what is the 5th, 4th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I kind of need to know that because I have some stuff going on in March, I believe. 9th and 10th. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be gone on our thing. I just have to be back by May 5th. I think I'm going to be gone. I want to say that's when our cruise is. I don't know. How many weeks is that? Someone count how many weeks it is from now until then, because I think we go on our cruise. I think we come back the 10th. I think we actually come back the 10th. Because I know someone was trying to get me to go to some ASD thing as well, and I think it was March as well, but I don't remember 100%. But tell me how many weeks it is from now until then. Let's see. Great speaker lineup. They're trying to meet... I'm trying to meet Roots and 10K on the Bay. Very, very cool, James. Yeah, I'll have to see. What is it? What did you say it was? The 9th and the 10th. I think I'm going to be gone, but I'll look into it. I'll let you know. Remind me. Put it in the Facebook group, James, or message it to me so I can remember it. I'm terrible at remembering dates unless I have them written down or... 7 weeks. Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, I think that's exactly when, we're going to be gone. So, bummer. Sorry. I will not be able to make it. Dang. I was hoping it was like before that or after it sometimes. Then I would figure it out. But, so James says, yeah, you guys said about 7 weeks. So I will not be here. I will be gone, which will be, I will be gone on a cruise. Let's see. Mark says, how convenient. Hey, if someone would have let me know, I could have tried to figure out a different weekend. But that's actually the only weekend or weekish weekend that we had available that we could make it work with, like, her schedule and everything. So that's how it happened. That's when we're going. And the pricing was pretty good. So Jennifer says, how about Vegas? First cruise, yes it is. How about Vegas? When is the Vegas one? You guys got to give me some information in that Facebook group. I need some visuals so I can remember, then I can plan ahead. And then if it's really something that as like a group that you guys want to do, maybe we would think about sharing the cost of like an Airbnb or something like that. Then we all could meet up and like hang out in the same place or something like that and talk and network, and the price would be a lot cheaper than if we all could do that. So let me know about the Vegas one, when it is, and then we can go ahead and I can start trying to think about it and look at it and see what kind of time frame I have and when it is and all that stuff. So someone give me some dates, give me some information, someone give me the rundown in the Facebook group when you guys got time, and I will take a look at it for sure. We got like 6 people or so in the house. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get that like button. James says July. Okay, July. July's not too busy, I don't think. I don't think so. I think July's not terribly. I know the 4th, obviously, we have stuff going on, but I don't know if we have anything going on around then. So let me know the actual date for sure. Lisa says, where do I live? I live in Minnesota. Thank you for jumping in here, Lisa, as well. Mark says, do I put your P.O. box in the street address line or the apartment suite other line? I think it's just the address line. I think as long as it's, put Timothy Grapp, P.O. Box 478, Ironton, Minnesota, 56455, then you should be fine. It should get there, no problem. July 26th to the 29th. That might work, you guys. That could work for sure. That might work. July is eBay open. Clear your schedule, you guys. If you guys are like, we could definitely go for sure. We could definitely we could figure it out and maybe. Like I said, now someone put it in the Facebook group, and then I'll actually look at it a little bit more, and then I can plan ahead of time. And then if you guys are wanting to go, I would need for sure people who are wanting to go, and then we would want to. If I'm not saying we had to, if we wanted to get like an Airbnb or a central hub or something that we all want to meet up at and stay there or something like that, that would be a lot of fun. I think just meeting with people that are like us, obviously, and talking in person instead of just through Facebook and YouTube, which is also fine, but something we could think about as well. Rosie says, I'm interested in meeting up too. I'm from California, so Vegas will work. Very, very cool. Where in California do you live? I'm curious. My aunt lives in California as well. What is the name of your Facebook group? It should be in the description down below, Lisa. Go ahead and check down below and see if it is. I'm just using my phone right now, so I don't really have my computer, so sometimes things get a little mixed up when I do my description and stuff. What's up, Euro? So go ahead and check down below and go ahead and see if it's down there, and then just click on that request approval, and I can let you in and hang out. You can post stuff, ask questions, anything we can help with for sure. So Christian says, streaming from my car while my laptop is looping at home. Thank you, Christian, for that. As you guys, if you're in the Facebook group, you saw the stupid, dreaded message I got from YouTube. They changed their policy where it used to be, for monetization, it used to be I think it was almost like fair game. Like anyone could really do it, whatever. And then after they changed it to where you needed 10,000 views, your whole channel just needed 10,000 views, which, is a task, but it's definitely pretty doable. Like not a problem, right? Especially if you're putting content out and getting people involved and all that stuff. Not a problem. But then they just changed it now. Yesterday I got the email. Now, to be able to monetize your videos, not saying like I'm making a lot, but we'll get into that later. I'm not making anything. But to monetize your videos, you need 1,000 subscribers. Okay, that's doable. I'm almost there, right? But I need 4,000 hours. 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year. That is a lot, you guys. It's not necessarily like a lot for bigger YouTubers and stuff, but like for like a smaller channel, like someone starting out, like for me, I'm pretty new yet, but it's like 4,000 hours, and you guys got to realize what that breaks down to is 11 hours of watch time every single day for 365 days. Isn't that is just nuts to get 4,000 hours in 365 days. I would need 11 hours watch time, which is just way crazy. That's like, it's a lot. It like, especially when you're a new channel and you're just coming up, like it's really, really crazy. But, so I was pretty upset about it last night when I saw it at like 11 o'clock. I was pretty upset just because it's a big slap in the face in a way. They're trying to fix problems, and I get it. So, like, just at first, I was pretty upset about it, and I was mad about it because all that work I had done to get to the point where I was, like, to be able to do monetization, to see the light at the end of the tunnel in a way, for me to put the time and effort into it a little bit, like, just even if it was like 50 cents, quarter, 25, like, just the validation saying like, hey, you got some good content, people are watching. Here's a little. It was like more of like a little reward. It was like, here's your 25 cents. It's not like I'm making anything really, but it was just that feeling of like success. Doing hard work and getting something out of it a little bit in the sense of Google or YouTube. So it was kind of like messed up that they did that, but I understand why they did it. Waking up the next day and really going over it, thinking about it, looking at it, like, I really understood why they did it, and I understand, and I have it where it's a reachable goal, guys. We can definitely Facebook group link isn't working correctly. Can someone? Yeah, it's just type in Pocket Profit. It should show up. If not, just do Pocket Profit, eBay, Amazon, YouTube, thrifting, and online money, and hopefully it'll show up and you can find it. But anyway, yeah, so I got a little upset about it, but it's definitely doable, guys. We can do it. You guys have been awesome. You've been helping me out 100%, streaming and just doing the watch time, the minutes and everything. And then doing not only doing the streaming and stuff, but helping me. Lisa, I just saw it, your request, and helping me find some more subscribers and everything as well. Reseller says, start a podcast, double dip. You can take all your YouTube videos and turn them into podcast content. Reseller, I actually have been looking into that. I did a little research the other day about it, and I just have to find a good hoster, because you have to find someone to host your stuff, I think, and you normally have to pay to do that. There's some free stuff out there, but they only allow 2 hours of podcast per month or something like that. Okay, Lisby, okay, and Podbean. I looked at Podbean, and Podbean said it was a free trial. I didn't go much farther than that. They said free trial, and then I'm not sure if it was Podbean. Okay, so you said about $15 a month. I would look at that eventually. For sure, I've been looking at it, so I might do that as well. Just at this moment, I have just know I've been looking at it. I definitely have been, and from there, maybe I will do that. But yes, thank you for that. Yes, I have been looking at it though. But anyway, yeah, so they did that, and so that kind of sucked. Like I said, I'm not making much on YouTube, guys, anything, but just that validation of yeah, you got $1. It was just this, I don't know, you get a little good feeling about it, hey, my work is worth something. That's all it was. But like I said, you guys have been really helping me out, sharing, reaching out to other people, and we're working on it. So yeah, you guys at my house right now, I don't know how it works with watch time necessarily. I don't know if they know internet, your IP, they're only going to award me one IP amount of watch time. I don't know how it works. But I have 2 computers set up right now with 3 individual private windows set up, with each one watching videos of mine. Hopefully that'll work. So I have 2 computers with 6 windows up. And then, thank you, reseller. I'll see you next one. Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe we can meet up and make a video or something for sure, reseller. But anyway, so I have 2 computers with all 3 windows each with so I have Firefox, I have Internet Explorer, and I have Google. All 3 of them on each computer. Each of those searchers have 3 windows up, all incognito and private, all streaming. Streaming my playlist of Chat Talk, because those are the almost an hour each. Not only do I have those, I have an old phone. I have 2 old phones. No, I have 3 old phones, really old school, but I have them on there. All 3 of them are streaming those videos, and then I have an iPad streaming all those, and then a different tablet streaming. So I have if I were to count all of the ones I did last night while I was sleeping, I had 22 different Windows and or devices streaming videos. So what I'm saying is, I don't think the watch time is going to be the hard part. I think we can crush that, because I had about a little under half. I had probably around a little under 2,000 hours in watch time, through the year. So I need about double or almost triple or whatever that. So I think the watch time is reachable. It's the subscribers, guys, that's really going to be the hard part. That's what's really going to be hard, is getting those. Euro says, "LOL." I don't even. I don't look at myself that much. LOL. I don't watch them. I have them all lined up on this little area way away from me, so I don't have to see myself, all that, and I have them all on mute. I just have them in a line, all plugged in with chargers, just boop, 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 all of them. My freaking electric bill is probably going to be a crazy amount, but I have them all set up. Hopefully that will work. I don't know if mine will work, but you guys said you guys have been helping me out doing that as well, and I really, really do appreciate it. The hard part, guys, is I don't know if it's when I was reading the stuff, they don't really like explain it well. They said 4,000 hours in the last consecutive 12 months, okay, right? But they don't say if it's after you reach that threshold, you're good and you're in, or every 365 you have to have that. They don't explain that very well, and I don't quite know yet. I don't know if I have to consistently, like, what will happen is, like, so it's 12 months, right? And then the next day, one day falls off. And then the next day, one day falls off. And then the next day, one day falls off. Now, what I want to know is if I reach 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, I'm good just forever in a way until they change it again. Or if it's once I reach 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, I have to consistently every single day be at the 4,000 hour mark. I don't know. And they don't really explain it, and hopefully they will give us more information. But that's small fries. That's why, you guys, I really want you to look at that Patreon and stuff, because that's why I was talking about it. I didn't know this was coming, that's for sure. I didn't have any clue, but that is why that Patreon is there. So for everyone that's in the Patreon, thank you so much. You really do help me out. Lisa says, how long have you been selling on eBay? For quite a while, probably like 5 years, but not in the sense of where I'm at now. When I first started on eBay, you guys, I was selling trading card games. You guys know that's how I started, and that's what changed and turned into what I am now. I started just like selling my own cards to buy the cards I needed, and then I started understanding like I could buy cards from people and then resell them, and then I was like, well, what else could I sell? And a few later years after that, I'm like, well, let me try selling some of this, clothes, and then I started selling a lot on there from there. But then I transitioned to Amazon FBA, where I do most of my business now, but I do a lot on eBay as well still. So about 90% Amazon FBA, and then the rest eBay for the most part, with a bunch of other stuff sprinkled in there as well. So, Lisa, that's kind of the really quick rundown on where I'm at and what I've been doing. Do you promote yourself on Instagram? Let everyone know you're going live. I don't on Instagram. I'm not... Instagram, I know, is a great platform, you guys, but like I do use Twitter a little bit. The Twitter is down in the description below, just because I can sync it with my YouTube stuff, and it's much easier just to do. I know Instagram's important, and there's a lot of good uses out of it. It's just I have I don't want to give a crappy excuse. Like, if I want Instagram, guys, I could do Instagram. Like, there's no excuse. I could make it happen. But with YouTube, merch, Amazon FBA, eBay, Twitter, and then like all the other things I do that you guys don't know or see, plus adding like Instagram in there. Like, I know it's like take a quick picture and all that stuff and everything, so I don't want to make excuses. If I could do it, I could do it. I'm not gonna lie, I could do it. It's just I haven't yet. I haven't. So no excuse for me, but I know it's a great platform. I know it does wonders for people, but I have not yet. So that will answer your question. At some point, I probably will, but I just want to, I don't want to spread myself too thin as well at this moment. So, Lisa says, do you mentor? I mean, I could. I don't necessarily, I don't have anything set up, but I mean, that's something we could definitely talk about if you wanted like a lot of hours, or you needed a lot of help. Like, if it's something I can just help you with, like, I'll give you a call, like, help you out and do everything. But if it was like something that you wanted, like a sit down and like a long talk and as much time that you needed, like, we could do something like that. I don't right now, but if anyone ever wanted to do that, you guys can let me know and we could set something up. But if you guys got questions, that's where that Facebook group is super helpful. Get in there, ask questions. Today, someone had some issues with some FBA stuff, and I just gave them a quick call, and we got it figured out and fixed, and she is on her way to sending a shipment out. So that was really, really cool. But for sure, Lisa, yeah, for sure. If you it's up to you. It's what you'd want to do. Like I said, I'll help you any way I can with some stuff if you need some quick questions answered. This is why this community is so good. Everyone in the Facebook group will help out as much as they can as well. But if it's like something like way beyond that where you need like a lot of time and whatever, then I would have to put time aside and we could figure something out. But if you got some quick questions or some things you need help with, we want to help you as much as we can. But so that's just where I'm going to leave that. That's where I'm going to leave it. Rebecca says, I've asked questions, you answer me really fast. Yeah, if I can, guys. Like, if I have the time, like, I try to answer you guys. And I think that's one of the most important things with, like, a Facebook group or community, is when you can get real-time answers. Like, what happens a lot of time in other places and other things sometimes, or different platforms and stuff, like, I don't know, if you were to ask Google questions or like what are those like Reddit feeds and stuff, sometimes you'll ask a question like, hey, I have a question about this, and then you don't get an answer for 4 or 5 hours, right? But with a Facebook group or something like my group, I try to get an answer as quick as possible, because you might be in the wild, you might be at the thrift store, and you might need that answer as quick as possible. And I think that's super powerful and super important and super valuable. I really do. When I have a question, I had a question about a Patagonia vintage Hawaiian shirt, and I was kind of on the fence. I'm like, it looked good, but some of the pricing's weird. Some of the shirts weren't selling. Some of the shirts were selling. And I was able to message 2 people and got an answer back within a couple minutes. And that was super valuable and very helpful. And that's the value I hope we can give and hope we can do for that kind of stuff. Like, if we can do that for you, we want to. And that's what this community is all about, helping as best we can, as quick as we can, but also we've realized we have lives, you know what I mean? And I think that's a huge factor. But like I said, I try to help you guys as much as I can, and I'm not going to BS you. If I don't know, I don't know. Like, some people just be like, oh, they just spew some crap and it's not correct or whatever. Like I'll try to give you the best advice I have and the best information I have. But if I don't know, I don't want you to, I don't know. I don't want you to get the wrong idea and do something wrong. So, but that's where I'm going to leave that. That's just my opinion. So, Mark says, but his answers can last 10, 20 minutes. They couldn't. They might take a long time. My answers might take a long time. I might rumble on, but I'll try to answer them for sure. Mark, I ask my tortoise eBay questions, but he's completely useless. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Someone said they had a Miss Deal. She messaged in the Facebook group. She's like, I have your videos streaming on my TV. She's like, I had to leave, so it's just at home streaming. She's like, at least my cat will learn something. And I messaged back to her. I was like, well, you're going to get home and your cat's going to be start selling your stuff, because the cat's going to be listening to me for like 6-7 hours straight. She'll come home, all her stuff sold and in boxes. Cat's just sitting there. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what happened with the whole YouTube thing. But it is what it is. We'll get through it. It's something I think we can make happen. So if you guys can help in any way, whether that's sharing this with like-minded people that might want to watch some eBay, Amazon, online business stuff, let them know, get them in here. Or if you had friends or family that just might be willing just to help me out and get through this stupid patch of YouTube BS, and just have them subscribe. They don't gotta, I'm not gonna force anyone to watch anything they don't want to. But if they are up to it and feeling like, hey, I'll subscribe just to help you out or whatever, like, I would appreciate it. We got to do what we got to do to not let this crush us and whatever. So hopefully you guys can do that. I would really, really appreciate it. So Mark says, just printed out the label, unboxing coming. So you guys, if you don't know, we do some unboxings on this channel if we can, if you guys are willing to send some stuff, whether that's anything that you guys want to send for fun, but it has to be, because I want to open it on live for you guys. Like, it's not only for me, but it's also for us to enjoy together. So there's 2 parts of this. You guys can send something just to send something because you want to, and I would appreciate it, and I have such a fun time with it, and I really do appreciate it. You guys don't have to, but if you guys want to, I really have a good time, and it's really, really fun. So that's kind of part 1. Part 2 is it has to be appropriate and legal if you're going to do it for the challenge. So we do some challenges on this channel, or we want to, where if you find something weird and like interesting or different, and you want to try to make me sell it like on eBay or something like that, you can send it. But the rules are it's got to be appropriate, okay, and legal. So appropriate for sale on a place like eBay, and legal, obviously, please. Just because I don't want to get in trouble and I don't want you guys to get in trouble. So appropriate and legal. So a good example I always use is a bowling trophy with a gremlin on it. Something like that. Just something weird, but it would be fun and funny to watch me try to sell it and have a good time. The only caveat to that is just know once you send it, it is no longer your item. I am free and clear to do whatever I want with it. Just that's the rules. Pretty simple, pretty simple. But Mark, so yes, thank you so much for doing that. Don't send what you said in the comments, okay? That is not appropriate for the YouTube channel. I'll just get banned. I won't even get demonetized. I'll just get banned and not allowed anymore. So that's what will happen. Let me check what time it is. So we got about 15 more minutes before like I said, you guys, it's Wednesday. You guys know how it is. I got to get out of here in about 15 minutes for the drive home, but no big deal. I really do appreciate you guys coming in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help me out, supposedly. I don't know. YouTube does whatever the heck it wants anyway, so who knows? Hey, Jennifer said she mailed. I mailed mine today. Very cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. It's fun. I think we have a really fun time with it, and I really enjoy it, and it's really exciting, and I'm pumped. So thank you for doing that. It's awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. It's just fun. I really think it's a good time, and we have a really good time. So, you guys, the funny thing is I saw Naomi in the comments the other day. She's the one that was pushing so hard for that P.O. box. A couple of you guys, other people wanted to do them, well, but she commented on one of my videos, and I was like, thanks, blah, 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 and still nothing. I don't know where she is. It's okay. She was here forever, but not so much anymore. But she still commented on the video. She still watched it. So, Naomi, if you're watching this, thank you for still doing that. But make sure you come back to the live chat. We were wondering where you're at. That just kind of wondering where you went. But for sure. But you guys sell anything today? I'm curious. What'd you guys sell today? Anything at all? Let me know in the feed. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys on what you sold. I sold some stuff on Amazon, obviously, today. Nothing on eBay yet today. Jennifer says, I have been busy today. How many sales, Jennifer? Come on, let me see all those sales. James is listing shoes. Yeah, you got a mountain of shoes. I saw that. I don't remember how many pairs. Was it like 20, 30 pairs? Or it was some high, crazy number or something like that of shoes that you got from that auction thing. Jennifer's got 7 sales. Way to go, Jennifer. Way to get that done. Very, very, very cool. Euro says, nothing today, nothing yesterday. Guess people don't want high-end items this week. Well, that's kind of the thing that happens with high-end items. Sometimes you sell stuff, sometimes you don't. But hopefully those sales are coming in. Lisa says, I sold 2 bars of soap for $13. Way to go, Lisa. I picked up some soap, actually, from a retail store. It was on clearance. It's like a specialty brand or something like that. I've never seen it before, but I got 3 of them for $4 each, and I'm hoping they sell for about $20. So I've never sold this brand. The listings were like, okay. They were like, most of them sold, some didn't. So I was like, hey, worst case scenario, I'll use them. Like, they're like some fancy cologne soap bars or something. Like, hey, I'll use them if they're good enough. Just saying. Jennifer says she's got shoe envy. James said 22 pair new Nikes. Way to go. Very, very cool. Lisa said she had 6 sales today. Way to go, Lisa. Get those sales, guys and gals. James says shipped 8 yesterday, 4 today. Low-cost items. Hey, but if they're moving, they're moving. Mark J says, a book, an animal rescue board game, American rag pants. Very, very cool. And I don't want to mess up your name. Hiram or Hiram? I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. But thank you so much. He said that he shared the video with some folks I follow on Instagram. Hey, thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Any of you guys, when you do that, I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. So thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. But thank you for doing that. Yeah, let's see, what else? Hiram. Okay. Hey, perfect. Hiram. I'm going to try to really hard to remember that. Hiram. Thank you, Hiram. Thank you for doing that. Hiram went ahead and shared some stuff for me on his Instagram stuff. So hopefully that helped. Hiram, thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Nothing on eBay yet today. I haven't listed some stuff. We went last weekend we went for a trip and we bought a bunch of stuff. I have my eBay stuff waiting for me. I have to list it all. But then I went yesterday and I bought a crap ton of stuff for FBA. So that's all in my living room at this moment. So I have a lot of work to do. I probably won't be going to the cities this weekend just for how crammed and busy my week has been. Especially because I have all that stuff I just bought. Like I spent, what did I spend? It was like $400 at a retail store. And all that stuff's got to get out. I got to ship all of it out to FBA. That's a lot of stuff to do. So we will get there. I will get them done. Mark says, I had no sales last week on eBay. Put my whole store on sale on Sunday. Then 12 items Sunday sold Sunday till today. Very cool. And that's a good tip, you guys. I've told you this before. Like sometimes just putting a couple items on sale makes the world a difference. And especially if you're selling, let's say you're selling on your store, you got 15, I'm just using this example, 15 Ralph Lauren polo shirts, right? If you put 2 of them on auction and you state in your listings hey, I have more shirts just like this one if you're looking to just purchase them now at my store. Click, blah, blah, blah. It will turn people what will happen is there's a couple different types of people. One, they love auctions. They want to try to get a deal. They want to bid. They want to have fun, right? So you're going to have the people that have the adrenaline from that potentially looking at items for purchase. 2, you're going to have the people looking oh, that's cool, and maybe a bid or whatever. And then they're I really don't want to wait. So I'm going to check out the rest of the store and buy them. Or you're going to have where they went for the item in auction. They were trying to win it, and didn't win it, but they still want the item, so they're going to look at your store. So that is a really good tip, even if it's 1 or 2 items in your store. I try to have maybe 1, maybe 2 after a while, especially if I see my sales are a little slower. 1 or 2 items in auction, it always seems to really help produce sales for whatever reason. Super cool. Euro says, I'm 3 weeks behind in purchase items to list. You gotta list them or they're just big piles of money on the ground, Euro. Get to work. Sales always help. Lisa says, I really enjoy your Bolo videos. Well, thank you for watching, Lisa. I really do appreciate it. Anytime you guys have the time and spend that time on me, I really do appreciate it because time is king, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rebecca says, if I don't sell in a few months, do an auction. Yeah, if it doesn't, that's a good way to do it. Sometimes you just got to clear things out, get it out, get rid of it, try to get your money back on, especially if it's you bought it for $1, $2, 50 cents. If you can get your $1, $2 back, you didn't lose anything besides time, but you learned something. So, that's what it is. Euro says, leave for San Diego at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday afternoon. Awesome, Euro. Hope you have a wonderful time. Hopefully you have a great trip. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully you do get some of that thrifting in there and have a great time. So I'll see you later, Euro. You're not leaving. Are you leaving? No, I think Mark's leaving. Mark, hey, thank you for sharing a little bit of time with me. I really do appreciate it, Mark. I'll see you on the next one. See you later, Mark. Mark says, my sale items over $100, 30%, 50 to 100, 20% under 50, 10%. Very cool. And you guys, one thing you guys could try too is I've said this before, you can put your items on sale. Let me put these in quotes, because what you can do is you can take your item, say it's I don't know, $10, $50, $60, whatever it is, and you are going to put it on sale for 20%, right? You're going to put your item on sale for 20%, 50%, 30%, some crazy high number. And then just up your price by the same amount, like that same percent, or like 30, like if you're going to do 50%, up your price by 30%. And you're only giving a 20% off, but they're seeing such a big markdown, you know what I mean? And it gets in their mind like, that's a really good deal. I better buy that. Why do you think so many stores and places are like, sale, 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 or originally $60? Like, that's what the price would say. But it's today only for $30. Trust me, like, they knew they were selling it at $30. Like, they knew they were going to sell at $30. They put that on there just to get your mind like, that's a deal. I'm getting a deal. So make sure you guys do that with some of your items. Yours says, I really put my items on sale because I list them towards the low end of so listings and still get at least 7 to 9 times what I paid for them. Yeah, for sure. Mark says, yes, I do up my price on sales too. For sure. I think it's something that everyone should do, or at least try to do, because it works. It does work. Like, if you're going to put it on sale for 20%, up your price by 10% or 20 or 15%. So you're really only giving a 5% deal, but to the customer, they're like, whoa, that's a deal. That's a big markdown. Like, or it makes them value your item more too, because like, say you're selling an item for $19.99, right? It's $19.99. You're at $19.99, and say it's a shirt clothing item that's pretty popular, like Patagonia, something, right? And everyone's selling Patagonia's whatever, the same item, but right around that 20 mark. But if you put your price at $30 with the markdown to make it about 20, they're gonna think like, what is this one? What's different about this one? Why would they price it at 30? Like, that must be really good condition. Like, when they say great condition, it really must be like mint condition if they were at $30. Or, wow, these pictures are way better than the other people at 20, and they're only at 20. Like, whoa, that's a really, and then they go to buy it. Like, anytime, like, you can make that customer like think they're getting a deal, or oversell yourself, but in a cheap price. Like, does that make sense? I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, super awesome idea to do, and it does work. Just spoke with Rise and Grind Picker. He is another reseller. You should talk with him about doing a show together. That would help with growing your channel. Yeah, I mean, if I would love to be on his channel. Like, let me know. I would go on his channel for sure. Maybe if he can message me, tell him to get in my Facebook group, and then he can just message me personally and set something up. Like, I would love to do videos with other people all the time. Like, you guys know, I've been on Rakin's channel a couple times, and it's just really like the scheduling part, because everyone is so busy. Everyone has so much to do and so much time going on. Like, it's crazy how many things out there you got to do. So that's always what comes down to the issue, is just setting up a time and setting up a way to do it that works for everybody. So, I mean, hey, if he's up to it, let me know. Tell him to message me in the thing. Like, right now, obviously, I can't talk to him. I'm doing this live show and everything. But very cool. Anyway, what are you guys doing in the comments? Those are some funky looking letters. Just saying. But what do we got for time here? Let me see what we got. I got about a minute or two left before I got to get out of here. I got the hour-long drive home. You guys know how it is. It's Wednesday. It's Library Wednesday. The long drive home. And then I still got to make dinner when I get home. I don't know what I'm having. Pork? What are you guys having? Let me know. It's probably better than what I'm having. But we should probably start wrapping it up a little bit, just for the fact that I do got to get going here, and I got to still do some stuff before I leave here. But I still wanted to go ahead and get this content to you. We're going to push through. We're going to make this happen, and we're going to get there. We're going to do it. So I do appreciate you guys. Anytime you guys can help, it really does mean a lot to me. James said he had ribs. Ooh, ribs sound good. Like, I went to Golden Corral not that long ago. They have some fall off the bone ribs, delicious. Rebecca's having cereal. Come on, girl. Cereal? Come on, girl. What, cereal? I mean, I love cereal, but I literally have not had cereal in probably like a year now, or close to a year. I miss cereal. I used to eat cereal all the time, and that's why I was way fatter. Just saying. Euro says, pizza. I love pizza. I can eat the toppings, no problem. Just scrape off the cheese. Delicious. You guys know Pizza Ranch, but you guys don't know Pizza Ranch, actually, because you guys don't know what it is, but Pizza Ranch. I love it. Anyway, so we're going to wrap this up. Make sure you guys get in that Facebook group that should be in the description below. If it's not working, then Euro's like, I'm literally sitting here eating Cinnamon Life. Dude, that's like my favorite cereal. Cinnamon Life is one of my favorite cereals ever. Like, I actually like it when it got soggy. Maybe I'm weird. I would eat it when it's like crunchy, but I'd kind of like wait till it got soggy, because then you could just take this huge scoop of it and just, oh my gosh. You're bringing me back. You're bringing me back, Euro. I love Cinnamon Life cereal. It is the bomb. It is delicious. I like Captain Crunch. You guys, stop bringing up cereal. I'm hungry, okay? I don't eat cereal. Anyway, but make sure you guys get into that Facebook group. Make sure you guys like this video. I would appreciate it. It helps me out. What else we got in there? I drew a blank. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to this channel if you're new. It really would help me out at this moment. Get in that Facebook group. And lastly, guys, like I said, this is why I set that Patreon up. Most of you guys are already in there, but if you're not in there, try to get in there. Try to help this channel. Try to help me out so I'm not, so dependent on YouTube and their stupid AdSense and their crappy things that they're doing to us small channels. But that is all I got for you today, guys. Make sure you guys really do check out that Patreon. It would really help me out. And you could do $1, $2, $5, $10, $100, whatever you guys can afford and whatever you guys are willing to do. I would definitely appreciate it. Patreon on Friday, I have a note. Thank you, Euro. I'm excited to see it on Friday. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Jennifer says, thanks for going live tonight. Keep a happy heart. I'm trying, you guys. You guys help with that, so I really do appreciate it. We're going to get through it. We're going to be motivated. We're going to get through this, and we're going to do it amazing and together, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for whoever is going to send something or have sent something. Anyone that's going to get in that Patreon, thank you so much for doing that. And anyone that just spent their time with me and just hung out here and this community, I also really appreciate it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, when we go live. I'll have to see with what's going on with my FBA stuff. If I have time, I should. We'll make it work, and we'll have a good time. Thank you guys so much. See you later, Oz. Thanks for jumping in here for a second, but I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Pocket Profit out.